There is a feeling. This is a feeling. This is a feeling.
Hi guys, so today we are here at Carrera in Philindas, Alabang. So we're with Angie, of course, and we're with Kyle of Fitment TV. And of course, this is Angie's first live project here in
Carrera Cafe.
Yeah.
Ever since we closed the car shop, I've been always wanting to do another live build project, and we were generously offered this wonderful venue that is air conditioned and with food and alcohol
Coffee.
flowing.
Yeah.
So basically, we were able to assemble the car, and this is our second day.
Yeah, so this is an RX-7 that Angie's building. So
Yes.
she's doing a feed wide body kit on it. And Kyle is doing the full air suspension on it. And we're doing everything in 3 days.
Yes, we're collaborating. When I had the idea, I called Kyle and then I called Archie. I'm like, do you guys want to do a
We're
live
down.
build?
Obviously, we're down.
And then they're like, sure, why not? And we basically thought we would need 3 days, but I think honestly, later today, we're gonna set the car on the ground already.
Yeah,
It's not
because
our first project together.
it's not our project,
Yeah.
first project together, obviously.
We did the Mazda first together, all three of us.
Yes.
And then this is our second collaboration again.
Uh-huh.
And it's Angie's car this time. Wonderful showroom. And pretty sure today we'll get some good shots of the car. Not
Definitely.
And then of course we have one more day to just check
Finish
out
up everything. Yeah.
Make sure everything is good.
Uh-huh.
And of course before we roll out the car outside the shop, technically we did everything here now.
Correct.
That's the goal. Like
Yeah.
we do everything entirely here.
So Angie brought the car here fairly stock,
yeah.
with the body kit untouched, unfitted. And then on the first day, which was yesterday,
Yes.
she fitted everything all together. Sobrang bilis, and it's amazing how you were able to do everything.
The kit,
The
We
kit
were
was really good.
We
yeah.
were lucky that the Feed GT3 A-Flux kit was actually a very, very good fitting kit. Very
Yeah.
minimal sanding, so
And it had really good finish already.
as the
It's very
installer, that's why when I told you, I go, you just need to do light sanding,
The light
and
sanding
then we
lang.
can wrap it now.
smooth. Exactly.
Didn't need primer or anything.
Wala na.
Yeah.
It's so convenient. I was not so confident that we're gonna be able to finish it in 2 days because it's a fiberglass body kit. But
But-
when I saw the kit, I was like, it's like plastic.
Yeah.
It's super good quality. So actually, the car's right behind us now. We're done with the fender, the door, the roof. We're doing the rear bumper, front bumper, and we're done. So, and it's only 1 p.m.
Yeah, I think
We have 7 hours
70%
left.
of the car.
Yeah.
I think by the time people come later to watch the build,
We're assembling and finishing
it'll
it.
be on the ground na, and then everyone's now having tea or coffee.
What's happening? It's done.
And, we should slow down a bit. So
Okay.
that people can actually see the process. naman
Yun
kahit
nga eh.
paano.
Yeah.
Pero I think there's more to see naman later.
Yeah.
Well,
For sure.
According to the owners of Carrera, if this works really well, then I told you we have like 10 more projects lined up. So
And they're all gonna be crazy projects, of
of course.
Basta if it's a project with Angie and Kyle, it's always gonna be one of a kind and crazy. Always.
Also with you, it's always great.
So this trio is actually gonna work out really fine, and we hope to see more of this, no?
Yeah. So if you guys
Exactly.
want to see more live builds, follow Carrera Cafe on Instagram and then tell them more live builds.
Yes, please comment their page. Flood it with more live builds with Angie, Archie, and Kyle.
Yes,
Let's
and we
go.
will get it done.
Come to think of it, we're the only ones here in the Philippines doing this.
Exactly.
at this level of like live build. And
Yeah.
True.
No one wants to show off things like this because there's a lot of hidden corners that they cut.
Yeah.
It's just like, nope, we're gonna do it
Yeah,
properly.
we'll show everything. Like, honestly, like, this is actually like an industry secret. I'm like, put it out there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
actually, show them what to do.
Yeah.
So we go to you. Yung ginagawa namin eh.
Exactly.
But they don't show everything, of course. Pero
May-
you like show, like,
There's education.
There's education.
you educate them enough.
So I like how you wet the floor so
Yeah.
that the dust.
Correct.
I love it. We were watching them. We're like, how are
Because
you
you
gonna?
have to wet the floor because once you pull out the film, it creates static and it actually pulls in all the dirt.
I get.
And this
like,
is an open place and
never
people
thought
walk in and
about
out in it.
Right?
Like, static nung, because when
Yeah.
you do that, your hair
Observing.
can stick to it.
So we really wet like
That's
everything
why I'm
around.
observing and seeing like, oh, that's interesting.
Because imagine if there's one speck of dust like in the middle,
It'll make
wala na.
bukol.
Wala na.
About
Yeah.
that, diba?
Yeah.
How were they able to do it on this? Of course, malinis to. It's a clean place.
Yes.
Pero how were you able to like lay it up like that nung walang...
Everything was prepped properly. Like you have
Yeah.
to clean the area around it.
Just
You see them
watching-
making pagpag and all that.
And then just watching them stretch the film, it's just like
Yeah.
they're playing tug of war.
I like how kaya nilang eat one piece with a one piece.
Yes.
I like that.
That's what we do. We try to make it as seamless as possible. Kasi, like example, the roof, we can't do it in one piece with
Yeah.
the body because it's a mono thing. So we're doing it 3-piece, diba? But we try to do it as seamless as possible.
Yeah, actually,
So
like-
this, what he's doing now, he's putting
Is that your
shampoo.
sponsor?
Huh? Johnson?
Water. Soapy water para hindi lumikit.
Yeah,
Your
they put it
sponsor?
there para it doesn't stick as much. Kasi once you stick that there and it sticks,
Wala na.
pag hatak mo, masisira na
It
to.
might store the...
Correct,
yeah.
correct. So that's why they're doing that.
So you're making it a bit, madulas.
Correct.
It doesn't stick totally.
Less stickiness.
And then if the soapy water evaporates inside,
Yes.
dikit na siya.
Correct.
Alright.
Correct, correct, correct.
Does heating it activate the adhesive or
Heating it
making
actually
it
makes the film
malleable?
more malleable. And actually, these films are already pre-shrunk. Meaning, right from the factory, they already heated it to make it a little bit smaller. So there's leeway for us to stretch the film.
Okay.
So these are the films that, these are the steps that Inozitec took care of before. So it would be easier for us to install.
It's gonna be more difficult if there's like a pattern or like something material inside the wrap. If you stretch it too much, kita.
Yes, correct. So it's actually easier to have the whole panel in just one color. Like if this is white, it's fine.
No wonder you don't like my Miata project.
Oh, no. What I mean is when you wrap
I
it.
don't know, but
It's hard to do. Very hard to do. Lining it up and everything.
you should see our Miata endurance car project.
I
And,
actually took a photo of it earlier today. Look at that.
yeah, so mahirap yan.
Alam mo na. I couldn't see this.
We're like, I want this wrap. Like,
Like,
oh,
Angie,
mahirap
that's gonna be
yan.
so hard.
I'm like, no,
Ay, daming kulay.
you can do it.
Let's go. And actually, okay naman. We're able to pull it off.
I think so.
It's gonna be super exciting
Yeah.
to see. And again, another first, diba? So what they do is they usually just wrap around everything, and then they fix the center, and then from the center they move on to the edges, both sides.
So finding that sweet spot in the middle is important.
Yes,
Ito siya kakapit.
correct. Tsaka that's gonna be the starting point of the wrap. Then, yan, slowly heat, stretch, conform to the curves.
This is the
There you go.
part eh, kasi this is the difficult part.
Yeah, and then after
Okay.
that, you're gonna squeegee it out. Yan. It's so nice.
How do you know when to stop pulling? Like
By feel na?
By experience and by feel.
that. It's like, how do you know I'm not overstretching it?
You see the film eh. If the film starts to discolor or to warp, you heat it back into it's gonna shrink.
Oh shit.
So it has like a memory. You
So-
call it a memory.
Yeah, so
So it really goes back. Pero if you stretch it way too much, then you're killing the memory na. So,
Galing.
Meron talaga siyang limitations. And again, you have to really study the material. Like example, in Angie'S, when we first started wrapping it, there were a lot of problems because it's a different kind of film. There's different ways on how to
You
heat
needed
it.
to
how
adjust
Yeah, you have
your
to study.
style.
Correct.
So there's a preference pa.
Correct.
Hindi lang, okay, we have these multiple brands, we can work on it all.
Pero they're all different styles.
There are different ways to work with the product. Pa rin.
Yes. Example, 3M. You install 3M different from Inozitec.
but
or tech
what's
wrap.
your favorite now?
Only two.
Magnus Pro.
Magnus Pro is our clear film. So that's the only one we use.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our PPF. But for the colored wraps, we have Inozitec and Tech Wrap.
But when you print my wrap,
That's a different one. That's, I think, Oracle. Because you can't print it on these films. you need to use a printable film.
But okay, I'm sure the viewers want to know more about the FD RX-7.
Okay, so Angie, take it away.
So I will fill in for that. This is a 1993 or 1991, I'm not quite sure, but this was a car from Lito Salva. It's running a single turbo 13B two-rotor engine already. And we have the Brembo front brakes along with the RX air struts. We have the Fitment air management from Kyle. Yesterday, I installed the Feed A-Flux GT3 wide body kit. Sadly, we didn't know that I needed to order the side markers and the front diffusers separately. I was a bit frustrated, but I also ordered the Bride low-max seats along with the RWB steering wheel. And then Kyle and the team is now installing the Fitment air management system along with the AccuAir Endo tank in the back of the car. So hopefully later tonight, which I think maybe by 6 or 7 p.m., we're going to be able to see the car on the ground already. Now, for wheels, I've ordered a square setup. We have ESR wheels, which are 18 by 12 on a 295, 35, 18 Toyo R888R tire. So we have spacers in the back, which means I need to rebarrel.
Here's the wheels.
I need to rebarrel the rear wheel so that we can get
So
more
wide.
lip on the outside barrel here. So the wheels are finished in the candy brushed gold. Something I'd never do usually, but
It's
I thought
really nice.
I thought it was something different, and I like how it looks like a Vogue Racing TE37 wheel. And I think that's it. Besides that, I guess, yeah, little bits and bobs of front mount intercooler, full exhaust system. So this car is going to get a 4-rotor setup eventually, along with a 6-speed HDT sequential gearbox in the near future. So you're gonna have to come back for that.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot more things here. You know, Angie, build never stops. So
The build never sleeps.
The build never sleeps. Yeah, it's always a project car now. If you guys want to see more of these builds, please comment and tag Carrera
Yes,
so they can allow us to actually build more cars. We have 10 more cars waiting
yes,
that we can actually build,
yep. And they're all gonna be interesting.
they're all gonna be super interesting. So yeah, stay tuned for more. See you. Alright, so we are at day 3 right now.
Day 3!
Final day.
Yes.
We actually finished wrapping the car yesterday.
Yes.
But now we're back because we're adding a bit more PPF and a bunch of carbon fiber parts.
We're working on the details, and Archie brought out this carbon fiber material, which I thought was like really carbon sticker. But when you see it, it looks
like
real.
real carbon. So this is the newest material that we have. It's called the Magnus Pro Carbon Fiber PPF. So it's not an ordinary sticker. It's actually paint protection film, which can last up to 6 years.
It's
And-
PPF
and-
carbon.
Yeah, it's PPF carbon.
I know
We
that.
challenged the boys. We're like,
Yeah.
okay, let's wrap the back of the seats,
Back of the
the
seats.
door handles, the wipers, and then we added some carbon contour highlights to the rest of the kit just to match the side skirt. So it looks amazing. It looks legitly carbon.
So we're gonna go over the car, and he's gonna be talking about the things that she did to the car, and then Kyle's gonna be talking about how he did the air suspension.
All right.
So,
So right now, of course, feed GT3 kit, and it's on bags. Obviously, the car's really low, slammed to the floor. So the challenge for this one is to prepare the items ahead of time, because air suspension can get a bit frustrating because you're working with pressurized air. So everything was actually prepared 2 weeks ahead of time. As you may have known, we should have done this like last week earlier, but it got pushed a few days later on. But it's okay because we were able to finalize everything. The challenge of this is, finding the right amount of drop for the car. We want it as low as possible, but thankfully we have kits
Always
available.
as low as possible.
So little did you know, Angie already had the struts
Even without the car.
Even
I had
without the car
struts.
back then. So we were really lucky that the struts are here. It would have been a very different story if we did not have the struts.
Yes.
Conversion process will take time.
Yes.
It would have been not possible.
And also the height, diba?
Yes.
Unlike this, it's sagad low.
Shout out Arex for the struts. Long-time company, they work with Angie. And of course, we go to the backside. Can we open that ano? Yeah. Sige, buksan natin. I think it's open, boss. Ayan.
Oh, yeah.
So for this special car, okay, I have to explain this very technical tank, okay? So of course the FD is a hatchback. As you can see, right behind the tank is the driver. So we're actually using a very special endo tank. It's AccuAir's last product before everything what happened to AccuAir, and we revived this AccuAir endo tank and matched it with our Fitment engineering management system. So in short, this was actually, the control system wasn't functioning well back then in the days. We modified it a bit, but bottom line is that compressors is inside the tank.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, so it's gonna be quiet, it's not gonna blast her ears when she's driving. That's gonna be a great addition to the build because, and of course, another challenge for us was there was existing space na consume na nung previous owner, but we were able to compromise and display it here. I think it looks good. It's not that cluttered. We made sure we still show the sound system. The battery is conveniently on the back side. So yeah, we did have fitment issues, as you said a while ago. We had spacer problems, but right now, after we fixed it, changed the offset of the setup a bit, but we'll have a more aggressive barrel down the road. Diba?
Down the road, yes.
So we're gonna rebarrel the rear wheels and have the same size of the tires, but a deeper lip.
Yes.
All right, so let's actually
talk
bust that.
about the paint protection film that Second Skin installed. So this was the older carbon wing and it was super dull looking already. But when they put the wrap on it and made it like glossy again, it just revived the wing and made it look brand new. They also put paint protection film on the taillights. So now again, it looks nice and shiny. And then we did the carbon overlay in every part of the car. So we put the carbon overlay here, which basically matches the side skirt here. It's a different weave, but from a distance, it looks fine. What I really like is what they did here. They basically put the carbon sticker or carbon paint protection film on the door handle area, and that looks so good. So right now, I challenge the boys to ask them if they can do the carbon fiber for the wiper blades. So check this out. We have carbon fiber on the wiper blades. That's so funny. But yes, Archie and the team have been working super quick, super hard, and they've managed to deliver a beautiful car within 2 days. So I'm hoping your other clients don't get any ideas and say like, oh, you can do it in 2 days. So even the front hood was already very dull, and when they put the paint protection film on it, it just revived the gloss. It made it look like it's deep and glossy again. So right now, because everything looks new, all the weather strips now look old. So I should have anticipated changing all the moldings and weather strips to make the car really look fresh and new. So that's about it.
That's about it, yeah.
First,
Archie.
that's about it.
So this is the build so far. It's been a great honor to work with Second Skin Industries.
Same, always a
Of
great
course.
honor working with these
Great.
two. Best in the industry, of course.
Thank you so much.
And we're working on awesome cars.
Yeah.
Oh, and Carrera has actually approved
For
that we
another
can
build.
The
do.
request even before you've set it out there.
They can do future builds, and we are allowed to do this again. They actually like what happened, so
Yeah,
It's a
lot of people
good-
came. Hopefully more will come in the future.
yeah.
And we have more exciting builds to come.
Always exciting
always.
builds.
It's a great opportunity talaga. I am really hoping for the next venture natin together.
And I had so much fun. Doing this is pretty fun. 3
Oh.
days, full days, right?
Well, we have other ideas.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
already
3D
have-
print the tail lights, and yeah, there's other ideas that me and Kyle are gonna
We
do.
can actually show it off here. The technology that we can add to the industry na, to the automotive industry. We can show them how
Well, if
we're-
Alfredo lets us 3D print here, then
Yeah.
Bring the printer here.
Yeah.
Scan.
Scan.
It's done.
exactly.
Yeah.
Kasi I think
Live
that's
demo for
Yeah, that's gonna show them
the geeky
some-
part of the automotive scene.
Technical side
Yes.
of building cars.
a lot of people don't know that yet, that it's already here. That type of technology. So you'll be surprised na, Angie already has the products, the machines.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We have the network that we're building already.
So, until the next build.
Until the next build.
Until the next build. Until the next build. All right.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
All right.
And
See ya.
watch out for more builds like this in our next videos.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.